afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Toronto Blue Jays. Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the short. Jed. Lowry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First pitch, 106.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the Brooms on the road?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential three-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is code red right here. If they drop this one and get swept 4 games in their home ballpark, you could be sure that there's going to be a players-only meeting happening.
Boy, Hero, it's a tough thing to do. And one of the things you want to do, you always want to protect your turf and play well at home. The series hasn't gone their way so far. They really need to pull this one out here to avoid the sweep at home.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
2-2 the count. Here it comes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Ryan Borucki gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for? On him, Danny.
Yeah, man, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn. That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 22 on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Giancarlo Stanton now saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change-up down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
So digging in now, Miguel Andujar. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping in to Oscar Hernandez as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. In there at the letters 0-1. Previous history with Luis Severino. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hernandez, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. 1-0 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Now here's the pitch.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Rendell Grichuk comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 14 homers and 54 runs batted in. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Hit in the air to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Now in the box, Reese McGuire. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now here it comes. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
The first baseman.
Standing in now, Mike Ford. Out in front of it, strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. No outs, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Tyro Estrada, who singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Billy McKinney, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1-1 the count now. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Previous history with Luis Severino, he's 1 for 2. 2-1 the count. Now the pitch. To 2-2 now. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Now batting, Jed Lowry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. At the plate now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Ford has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2.
Now batting. The third base.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike there, 0-1. Guerrero takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
And it's fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the third out.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he misses 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up when this guy's missing over the hard oak plate. Not only is he missing over the hard oak plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and trouble there for Lowry. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Bases full now following the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Oh, and now a little tapper here in front of the mound. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
The third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. McKinney's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. 1 ball, no strikes the count. That evens it up 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-2 now. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Andujar brings it in. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Randall Grichuk is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Grichuk, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Reese McGuire comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Popped high in the air. Estrada takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Billy McKinney. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Jays just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Second baseman, DJ.
First offering on its way. DJ LeMahieu is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. And this goes right through his glove on into left field.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Tyro Estrada, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 0-2 once more. LeMahieu, base runner at first with 1 out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 2-2 one more time. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is new inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Danny Jansen. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Jed Lowry is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. There's ball 4. Ready once again, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 24 home runs for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here it comes. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Full count, 3-2. The pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Into the box, Miguel Andujar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Outside and low, 3-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen, both a lefty and a right. Andujar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and it's now 6-3. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping out.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Tyler Mahle takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. He's ready. Now the pitch. 3-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So striding forward now, Thairo Estrada, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Hard liner to center field. McKinney will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Two and 0 to the Jays left fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the sixth.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
0-2 to Travis Shaw. Has a look, now the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out, and he fouls this one off. Swinging a soft liner, and no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If you're
now batting, number 10.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. 1-1 the count. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. None out, runners at first and second. Popped him up. Andujar has a play. One down. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ready on 0-2. Hit out towards second. And there are two away now.
The batter.
At the plate, Danny Jansen. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 5. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Second and third, two away. Fouled away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. As he arrives at second without a play, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play. Here's Jed Lowry now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3-0 to him now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
3-1 the count now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they take the lead. It's gone. In now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Line to the right side, and he'll get there in plenty. Torres will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. 0-1 count and the pitch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blind. Pitch on the way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Molly, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
At the plate, Aaron Judge, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Giancarlo Stanton, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Torres at second. Judge at first with no outs. Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul. Ready with another 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in now, Miguel Andujar to see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And not the greatest starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the run. Runners hold on. Here it comes, 0-2. And he popped him up. Biggio is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Step.
Leading off the third baseman,
Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Teoscar Hernandez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Ottavino is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Rendell Grichuk is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Aaron Hicks will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Throw on to first is in time. Time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Now that the first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Ford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off there 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he puts it on the ground to third. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The throw pulls him off the bag. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. No balls and a strike to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Digging in once again, Jed Lowry. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 3.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Biggio. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that is off the wall. McKinney rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and they lead now by 4. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance.
Tommy Canely enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And he fouls this one off. Biggio at second with 2 down. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Fouled away. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Thairo Estrada. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Fielded cleanly. No problem. Here, 1 away. In now is the Yankees DH, Gleyber Torres. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Line drive to center field. McKinney is going to have room out there as he puts.
Wow, that's an impressive end to a 4-game sweep that comes on the road. That's never easy to do, no matter who.